Good morning, students.
Morning, ma'am.
Okay, all of you please switch on your videos. How's your exam? PT2, science, especially physics. How's it? No response. Anyone? Is it tough or easy? Yes. What about others? Yes, Adil, how was your exam? Hey, Steve. In our last class, we were discussing about resistors in parallel combination of resistors. So first of all, we can recall all the equations regarding with this parallel combination of resistors, and we can do some numericals based on that. Okay. So once again I request all of you to please switch on your videos. So starting with the Anne Mary. How we can calculate the effective resistance in a parallel combination?
Total resistance ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Yes, the total resistance.
I by RP is equal to I by R1 plus
Is
I
it is
by
I,
R2 plus
and
I
Mary
by
dear, is it
One.
I? 1 by Rp is equal to
1 by RP is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R2.
yes, 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. All right. The next question is to Rifa. Can you say any two characteristics of the parallel combination of resistors? Any two characteristics? Same question is to
I is equal to the sum
okay.
of separate,
Okay, dear. Continue.
I is equal to sum of separate currents through each brand of combination.
Okay. The current through each resistors are different. In a parallel combination, the current through each resistors are different. Okay, one more characteristics. One more. Who is ready?
It has less resistance than series.
Yes, it has less resistance than in a series. I think I am not mentioned that point in your class. Today I am going to mention that point. In a parallel combination, the resistance is less. The resistance offered by the circuit is less as compared to that of the series combination. And one more characteristics is there, that is the voltage. The voltage in a parallel combination is same. Okay, so the first characteristics, current through each resistors are different. Voltage through each resistors are same because the terminals or the ends of all the resistors are connected to the same voltage source. So here the potential difference is same, but the current is different. That is an opposite statement that we are studying from that of the series combination of resistors. And in a parallel combination, the total resistance is calculated by the reciprocal, that is 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay, so this is the equations regarding with the calculation of the parallel combination of resistors. Now we can do some numericals regarding with this parallel combination. Okay, so here is your question. There are two resistors R1 and R2 having resistance equal to 20 ohm and 30 ohm respectively are connected in parallel in an electric circuit. If the potential difference across the electric circuit is 5 volt, find the electric current flowing through the circuit and the total resistance of the resistors. There are two resistors R1 and R2. So here we have two resistors R1 and R2, and how they are connected? They are connected in parallel. You must know how to draw the diagrams also. Parallel combination of resistors and series combination. Since they are connected in parallel combination, the end of all resistors are connected to one end point. So here we have two resistors. The end of these two resistors R1 and R2 is connected to the same end point. And what about the potential difference that is applied to this electric circuit? The potential difference applied to this electric circuit is equal to 5 volt. It is connected to a battery of or electric cell of 5 volt. Okay. Here again you can modify the circuit. Where we can connect an ammeter? Where we can connect an ammeter here in this circuit? Or how an ammeter is connected to an electric circuit? That is what is the basics that we are studying in the very beginning of the class. How an ammeter is connected to a circuit?
Series.
It is connected in series. So here we can connect an ammeter in series with that of a battery. Now you have an idea about the series and parallel combination. Series combination means the end of a component is connected to the end of the another component. That is what is known as series combination. So ammeter is always connected in series. End to end connections are called series combination. And how a voltmeter is connected? Voltmeter is always connected in parallel. That is the step by step or the arrangement of the components in rows are called parallel combination. So here the voltmeter is always connected in parallel. This is not our question. This is the experimental arrangement. What are the values of R1 and R2? R1 is equal to 20 ohm and R2 is equal to 30 ohm. Okay. All these values are provided here. So you must know how to construct a circuit in parallel and series combination. So here R1 is equal to 20 ohm, R2 is equal to 30 ohm, and here the potential difference V is equal to 5 volt. What is our first question? Find the electric current flowing through the circuit. In order to find out the electric current flowing through the circuit, here we want to know the total resistance of the circuit. So we can calculate or we can determine the answer of the second sub question first. What is the total resistance of the circuit? This is a parallel combination. This is a parallel combination. So students, what is the equation for calculating the total resistance? Equation for calculating the total resistance. I think along with the question I used to call your names. That is better. Otherwise you are remaining silent there. Ashik, what is the equation for calculating the total resistance?
R by V.
Total resistance of a parallel combination. Yes.
1 by R1.
1 plus 1 by R.
1 by Rp. Since it is a parallel combination, 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Here R1 and R2 is already provided in this question. You just substitute the value 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30. 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30. Here you can either take the LCM or you can cross multiply it to find the value. 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30. That is 30 plus 20 divided by 20 into 30. Here I am just cross multiply it. 30 plus 20 is 50 divided by 20 into 30. 20 into 30. 600. So this 0 and this 0 cancels. What is left? 5 by 60. What is 5 by... Okay. Now here, please listen here. All of you listen. Here 1 by Rp is equal to 5 by 60. So this is a common mistake or most of the students are made in this session of finding the or determining the effective resistance in a parallel combination. Here 1 by Rp is equal to 5 by 60, right? So here we get 1 by Rp is equal to 5 by 60. Then what is Rp? Which implies what is Rp? Here we are not wanted the 1 by Rp. We need the total resistance of the resistance resistors in parallel combination, that is Rp. What is Rp then? Yes, 1 by Rp is equal to 5 by 60. Then Rp, we need to take the reciprocal, that is 60 by 5. Rp is equal to 60 by 5. Is it clear? Is there any doubt regarding with this step? Any doubt? Okay. So 1 by Rp is equal to 5 by 60. Most of the students are solved from this, but it is wrong. So whenever you get the value 1 by Rp, you must take its reciprocal. Then only you get the parallel resistance Rp. We don't need the 1 by Rp. Here we need Rp. So you need to take the reciprocal. Rp is equal to 60 by 5. What is 60 by 5? Yes? All of you please.
1 by 12.
60 by 5 is 1 by 12. 60
And
by
12.
5. 12. 60 by 5 is 12. What is the SI unit of resistance?
Ohm.
Yes, ohm. So the answer is 12 ohm. That is the answer of the second question. Find the total resistance of the resistors. The total resistance of the resistors is Rp is equal to 60 by 5, that is equal to 12 ohm. So here we get one more physical quantity, that is R1 is equal to 20, R2 is equal to 30, and then what about the voltage? V is equal to 5 volt, and the effective resistance of the resistor is, what about the effective resistance of the resistor? R is equal to 12 ohm. The total resistance of the resistor is 12 ohm. It is a parallel combination. The effective resistor R is equal to 12 ohm. So what is our first question? Next question. Find the electric current that is flowing through the circuit. Find the electric current that is flowing through the circuit. So here we get the total resistance R is equal to 12 ohm. Then what is the equation for calculating the current I flowing through the circuit?
V by R.
V by R. I is equal to V by R. But students, here we know that this is a series combination. So the current that is flowing through each resistors are different. So we need to calculate the current that is flowing through the resistor R, that is I1, and the current that is flowing through the resistor, that is I2, R2. The current that is flowing through the resistor R2 is I2. So here we need to calculate the I1 and I2. So the general equation for calculating the current, I is equal to V by R. But here, since it is a parallel combination, we know one of the characteristics of a parallel combination, the current through each resistors are different. Here the current R1 is equal to, the resistor R1 is equal to 20 ohm. The resistor R2 is equal to 30 ohm. So what is the equation for calculating the current through first resistor? Please switch on your videos.
V by R1.
Yes, I1 is equal to V by R1. So here the voltage is, or the potential difference V is equal to 5 divided by R1, that is 5 by 20. What is 5 by 20?
1 by 4.
1 by 4. 5 by 20 is 1 by 4. Or in decimal terms we can write it as 0.25. What is the SI unit of current?
Ampere.
Ampere. Now again, similarly we can find out I2. I2 is equal to V by R2. Here voltage V is 5 divided by R2 is 30. 5 by 30. What is 5 by 30?
1 by 6.
1 by 6. And what is the decimal representation of 1 by 6? Or you can write it as it is 1 by 4 ampere and 1 by 6 ampere. It's enough, no problem. Okay, 1 by 4 ampere and 1 by 6 ampere. So our question is, Find the electric current that is flowing through the circuit, not through the resistor R1, not through the resistor R2. What is the total current that is flowing through the circuit? How we can calculate the total current I through a circuit? I is equal to
I1 plus I2.
I1 plus I2. I equal to I1 plus I2. Okay. So here I1 is 1.4 plus I2 is 1.6. 1.4 plus, sorry, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6. Here you can either cross multiply or take the LCM. So here 6 plus 4 divided by 6 into 4, that is equal to 10 by 6 into 4, 24. 10 by 24. 10 by 24 ampere. Is it clear? So, yes,
Can we simplify this?
it's not
10
clear.
by 24.
10 by 24. What about the decimal representation of 10 by 24? What is your doubt? It's not clear to me. Can you ask it once again?
And this 10 by 24, can we simplify and write?
Ah yes, we can simplify this 10 by 24. What is the 10 by 24 then? It is 0.41666 ampere. The simplified form of 10 by 24 is 0.41666 ampere. You don't need to be simplified it. Whether if you are get it is 10 by 24, you can write as it is, you get the mark. Otherwise, you can simplify it in the simpler form, in decimal terms. Or you can, okay, you need to simplify it once again, right? What is the simplified form of, okay, 10 by 24 then? 5 by 12, right? 5 by 12, that's all. 5 by 12 ampere. So here we have two resistors R1 and R2. They are connected in parallel. So the equation for calculating the total resistance in a parallel combination is 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Even though we are take the reciprocal, whenever we need to consider the Rp is equal to R2 plus R1 divided by R1 R2. Take the reciprocal. That is the equation for calculating the parallel combination of resistors. Now I will give you another question. Can we move to the next question? Is it clear? Say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here you have the second question. Question number 2. There are 5 electrical appliances. They are electric heater and electric lamp, electric fan, computer and an exhaust fan are connected in parallel in a household. The resistance, electric appliances, the resistance of electric appliances are 40 ohm, 5 ohm, 8 ohm, 20 ohm and 10 ohm respectively. If an electric voltage, not current, if an electric potential of 240 volt is flowing through the circuit, then find the total resistance through the circuit, total electric current through the circuit and the current through each of the resistor. If an electric potential of 240 volt is not flowing, connected through the circuit. There are some corrections in these questions. There are 5 electric appliances. They are electric heater, electric lamp, an electric fan, computer and exhaust fan are connected in parallel in a household. The resistance of electric appliances are 40 ohm, 5 ohm, 8 ohm, 20 ohm and 10 ohm respectively. If an electric potential of 240 volt is connected through the electric circuit, then find the total resistance, total electric current and the current through each resistor. This is a 5-mark question. Long answer question you can expect from the chapter electricity. So how many resistors are there in this present case? How many resistors are there? 5 resistors are there. Here we have 5 resistors. They are electric heater, electric lamp, electric fan, computer and exhaust fan. All these appliances are acting as the resistors in the present case. So here we have 5 resistors are there, and all these 5 resistors are connected in parallel to an electric circuit with a potential difference of 240 volt. Then here we want to find out the total resistance of the circuit. Here it is a parallel combination, so we know the equation for calculating the total resistance. Then what about the total current through the circuit and the current through each resistors? Okay, so now let us start. And whenever you get an equation or get a question, you must draw how to draw the ray diagrams, how to draw the electric circuit for this corresponding question. Okay, so here we have 5 resistors. We can collect it here. R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. Can you say the values? What about the value of the resistor R1? 40 ohm. R2,
5 ohm,
5 ohm. R3,
8 ohm,
8. Okay. R4,
20 ohm,
is it 20? Okay. Okay, 20 ohm, and then next one.
10 ohm,
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, once again I will collect it here. Okay. R5 20 ohm and R5 is 10 ohm. All right. Then the potential difference V equal to, what about the potential difference of the battery that is connected to this electric circuit? V already given in the question. V 240 ohm. So these are the values that we are obtained from the question. R1 40 ohm, R2 5 ohm, R3 equal to 8 ohm, R4 equal to 20 ohm and R5 equal to 10 ohm, and it is connected to a circuit which consists of a potential difference V is equal to 240 volt. Okay. And one more clue they are provided from the question. All these resistors are connected in parallel. So what is the first question? Find the total resistance of the circuit. Find the total resistance of the circuit. What is the equation for calculating the total resistance of a parallel combination?
1 by R1 plus 1 by R2.
Yes, 1 by Rp. Now you are thorough with this equation. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus, here we have 5 resistors are there. So 1 by R4 plus 1 by R5. Then substitute all the values. So what are the values are given here? Here we have 40, 5, 8, 20 and 10. 1 by 40 plus 1 by R2 is 5, right? What about the value of R3?
8.
8. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 10. So here the cross multiplication is complicated. So instead of that, I think it is better to take the LCM. Here we can find out the denominator. We can make the denominators with the help of LCM. 45 8, 20 and 10. What is the LCM of here? LCM 20, 5 as it is, 4, 10, 5. Here we can use 5. So it becomes 4, 1, 4, 2, 1. Then here we can use 2. It becomes 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Again one more 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So what is the LCM here? 2 into 2 into 2. 3 2s into 5. What is the LCM?
40.
40. Okay. So here we need to make all the denominators into 40. That is the purpose of finding this LCM here. So here the LCM is equal to 40. So we need to make all the denominators into 40. So the first case is the same, 1 by 40. There is no change because here the denominators is already given in 40. So 1 by 40 plus in the second case we need to get 40 here. So 5 into what we need to multiply along with the 5 in order to get 40?
8.
8. 5 into 8. The same thing you need to multiply in the numerator. This is the basic mathematics. 1 into 8 plus here 8 into 5 get 40. So here in the numerator you must multiply it with the 5 plus 1 by 20 into 2, multiply it with the 2 here, plus 1 by 10. 10 into 4 is 40. Here you need to multiply it with the 4. So our equation becomes 1 by 40 plus 8 by 40 plus 5 by 40 plus 2 by 40 plus 4 by 40. So now we have common denominators. S?
20 by 40.
Ah yes. Is it become 20 by 40, right? 1 plus 8 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4. 1 plus 8 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 divided by the common denominator 40, that is 20 by 40. 2 by 4. 2 by 4. Sorry, here we do that mistake. Ah yes, 1 minute. It is 20 by 40. What is 20 by 40?
1 by 2.
1 by RP. No, here we need to do all the mistakes here. 1 by RP is equal to 20 by 40, right? 1 by RP. Here we are finding the value of 1 by RP. That is the common mistake all the students are made from the step itself. 1 by RP is equal to 20 by 40, which implies what is RP? We need to find out this resistance, parallel resistance, not 1 by RP, the reciprocal of the parallel resistance. Here we need to find out the value of the parallel resistance, the effective resistance of parallel combination. So we need to take the reciprocal of this value. RP is equal to
40 by 20.
40 by 20. 0 cancels. What is left?
2.
4 by 2. That is 2. 2 ohm. 2 ohm is the total resistance or the effective resistance of this parallel combination. Okay. Now we can calculate the current through each resistor. So here the total resistance is over. The total resistance of parallel combination is 2 ohm. Okay, the total resistance of the parallel combination is 2 ohm, right? Then
Yes, ma'am.
we need to calculate the current through each resistor. How we can calculate the current through each resistor?
I1 equal to
I1
1
equal
by
to
R1.
V by R1, right? I1 equal to V by R1. That is, V is 240 divided by, what is R1? Once again we can collect the value of all resistors. R1 equal to
40.
40 ohm. R2 is equal to R2. Rose, what is
5 ohm,
5 ohm. R3
8 ohm,
8 ohm. R4
20 ohm,
20 ohm. And R5 is
10
equal
ohm.
to 10 ohm. Okay, so here you have all values. So here we are calculating the current through first resistor, that is I1 is equal to V by R1. You always have a tendency to write it as V by R1, but it is wrong because in a parallel combination the potential difference is same. So I1 is equal to V by R1, that is equal to 240 divided by 40. That is 24 by 4. What is 24 by 4? 24 divided by 4.
11,
Rizwan. Yes. What is 24 by 4?
6,
6. 6 ampere. That is the current through the first resistor R1 is 6 ampere. Now we can find out I2. I2 is equal to V by R2. The potential difference remains the same. It is 240 divided by R2. R2 is 5 ohm. So 240 divided by 5. 240 divided by 5.
Forty.
Yes. It is 48, right. 48. Very good. So here we get 48 ampere. 48 ampere is the current that is passing through the resistor R2. Now, current I3, that is equal to V by R3. Potential difference same, 240 divided by the resistor R3 is 8. 240 divided by 8.
30.
Yes, 8 and 24, it is 8 into 3 is 24. So 3 and here 0, 30 ampere. Then we have to find two more current, that is I4. I4 is equal to V by R4. 240 divided by, what is R4? R4 is 20. So 240 divided by 20,
12.
24 by 2, that is equal to 12 ampere. Now the last case, I5, current through the resistor R5, that is V divided by R5, that is equal to 240 divided by, the last one is
10.
10. R5 is 10. Okay. 240 by 10, that is equal to
24.
24 ampere. So the second sub-question is also over. The current through each resistors, the current through the first resistor I1 is 6 ampere, the current through the second resistor I2 is 48 ampere, current through the third resistor R3, that is equal to 30 ampere, and then current through the resistor R4, I4, that is equal to 12 ampere, and the current through the fifth resistor I5, that is equal to 24 ampere. Now the third sub question, what is the total current of this electric circuit? How we can calculate the total current of the electric circuit? Yes? No idea. Nirupama, how we can calculate the total current of the circuit? Anyone? Here we have 5 different current are there that is flowing through different resistors. 5 different resistors. Then how we can calculate the total current?
R1 plus R2 plus R3.
That is series combination. Here we are discussing about parallel combination and I am not asking about the resistance. What about the total current? Current is represented by the letter I. How we can calculate the total current?
V by R.
Total current.
I by R.
I1 plus I2 plus
Yeah,
I3.
exactly. I is equal to I1 plus you just sum all these different currents. So we get the total current of the electric circuit. I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4 plus I5. So the total current of the electric circuit is the sum of the current through that is passing through each individual resistors. So I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4 plus I5. So what is I1? I1 is 6, I2 is 48 and I3 is 30. So it becomes 6 plus 48 ampere plus I3 is 30 plus what is I4? I4 is 12 plus I5 is 24. What is the total current that is passing through this electric circuit?
120 ampere.
120 ampere. What about others? Please switch on your videos.
Yeah.
Is it 120 ampere? Okay. So the total current that is flowing through the circuit is 120 ampere. Is it clear? So here we are, yes?
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay. We have 5 different resistors are provided in the question. R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. And the potential difference of the circuit is 240 volt. The first question is calculate the total resistance. Since it is a parallel combination, the equation for calculating the total resistance Rp is given by, what is the equation for calculating the total resistance Rp? 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Here we have 5 resistors are there, 1 by R4 plus 1 by R5. By substituting all these values, we get Rp is equal to 2 ohm. Then the next sub question, calculate the current that is flowing through each resistors R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. We know that here it is a parallel combination. The current through each resistors are different. So I1 current is flowing through resistor R1, I2 flows through R2, I3 flows through R3 and I4 through R4 and that of I5 is flowing through this resistor R5. So in order to calculate the current flowing through each different resistors, here we are using the Ohm's law. The general equation is I is equal to V by R. So from that we are calculating the current through different resistors I1, I2, I3 and I4 and I5. Then that sub question is over. Now the third sub question, what is the total current through the circuit? That is I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4 plus I5. Sum of all the current that is flowing through different or individual resistors. So it is given by 120 ampere. We got it as 120 ampere. Is it clear? Clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you have a simple question. What is the total resistance of a circuit which has not kilo ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 4 ohm resistance connected in parallel with each other? What is the total resistance of a circuit which has 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 4 ohm resistance connected in parallel with each other? How it is 9 ohm? Here it is connected in parallel. This is very, very important. If it is series, okay, I am agree with your answer. Series combination RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. That is 2 plus 3 plus 4. That is equal to 9 ohm. Okay, I am agree. But here each of these resistors are connected in parallel. What is the equation for calculating the total resistance in a parallel combination? 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. This is a short answer question you can expect for your multiple choice session. So here we have 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4. Find the value. The total resistance of the circuit in parallel combination.
1 by 3.
What about the LCM here? LCM. Here also I think it is better to take the LCM. 2, 3, 4. We take 2, here 1, 3 and 2. Again 2, 1, 3, 1, 3. It is 1, 1, 1. So the LCM is 2 into 2 into 3. 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 3, 12. So the LCM is 12. So we need to make the denominators equal to 12. So 1 by 2 into 6, here also multiplied with the 6, plus 1 by 3, 3 into 4, here also we are multiplying with the 4, plus 1 by 4 into 3, here also we multiplied with the 3. So it becomes 6 plus 4 plus 3 divided by the common denominator 12.
13 by 12.
Yes, it is equal to 6 plus 4 plus 3 divided by 12. That is equal to 13 by 12. That is 1 by RP. You must kept it in mind. 1 by RP is equal to 13 by 12. Which implies RP is equal to, what is RP? Take the reciprocal. 1 by RP is equal to 13 by 12. But we need to calculate the total parallel resistance. So RP is equal to, take the reciprocal, that it becomes 12 by 13. 12 by 13 ohm. This is the answer. So you can expect the options as 13 by 12, 12 by 13 or any other answer. 14 by 12 or D is equal to 15 by 13. Anything else? Or one more answer you can expect, as Ashik said, it is 7 ohm. Some of them are, say it is in series combination, so it is 9 ohm, 9. So which one is the right option? Here 12 by 13. 1 by RP is representing 13 by 12. Here we need to calculate the total resistance RP, that is 12 by 13. Okay. So that's all for today. Now let me